Right, I'm delighted to be joined once again by Quinton Rampage Jackson. We've got UFL 6 coming up at the weekend. Henry Cejudo going to be captain in Team Scottsdale. You've got Orange County. And now I know you want to win just for bragging rights. But even more importantly, I know you've got a bet going on with Cejudo. He's going to dress up as somebody ridiculous if you win this one. So tell me about that. I've seen it on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, because Henry Cejudo, he reminds me of Eddie Munster. So he got to get the little triangle cut in his hair. He got to wear the clothes, the makeup, look like a little man child if I win.
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be hilarious to see him dressed up like that. But tell me, why do you think your side's got the edge in this one?
Man, we got some killers on our team, man. We got what? Gino Morelli. Kid is undefeated, man. 4-0. Great wrestler. We got Patrick Cornett. Um, man, we got the main event, Randall Wallace. No, we got some killers on our squad.
Absolutely. And obviously, just to get Henry to dress up will be hilarious. But just from an MMA and captain bragging right perspective, what would it mean to beat Henry Cejudo here?
Well, Henry is he's my buddy, you know what I'm saying? But if he wins, he's gonna forever rub it in my face. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to rub nothing in my face. I do the face rubbing.
You most certainly do. And there's loads I want to talk to you about while I've got you. I want to touch on your acting career. I want to know, what is your favorite or funniest or craziest behind the scenes story that you've ever had?
Oh, I got one. I've told this story before, but it's the fucking worst one though. I did this movie called I'm not proud of the title, Midnight Meat Train. And it was with Bradley Cooper and Vinnie Jones. And it was a horror film. And my character actually actually died in the movie, and they wanted to hang my body from a meat hook on the train. Hence the movie Midnight Meat Train. And that's what the killer did. So they had to plaster my whole body. And the guy said, you, you're going to be almost naked, so you want to wear a thong. And I was like, brother, one thing I'm never doing in my life is wearing a fucking thong. I'm going to my grave saying that I've never wearing a thong. He's like, well, do you know what we're gonna do? I'm like, yeah, you guys gotta put plaster over me. Like, let me have my underwear on. He's like, no, it don't work that way. You gotta be almost naked. You gotta wear a thong. I said, fuck, I'm an athlete. I wear a jock strap. He said, man, we got these thongs here for you. I said, I ain't wearing no fucking thong. So they ran to the store, got some jock strap, got a jock strap. So I'm sitting there and with my one foot in the bucket, like 3, 4 men putting plaster all over my body, and one of the dudes slapped my ass. I was so mad, but I couldn't move. I was so mad. I wanted to fucking hit him. I was like, who in the fuck slapped my ass? And they got quiet. They got scared because I joke around and say it all the time. So I guess he felt fucking comfortable to slap me on my fucking bare ass. And I honestly, if I didn't want to have to redo it. Like they said, if you move, you got to redo the whole thing, and this shit takes a long motherfucking time. So I let him slide, and I didn't know which one fucking slapped my ass. And long story short, when they got done plastering my whole body, the plaster it forms to your body, and when they peeled it off, I was wearing jockstrap, and you can see the imprint of my asshole. So I was like, damn, I should have wore a thong.
But quite possibly. I mean, that's a hilarious story. And you've had such a successful acting career. You mentioned Bradley Cooper there and Liam Neeson as well. What was it like to act with him?
Oh, Liam Neeson is great. I learned so much um, from working with Liam, like in front of the camera and behind the camera. He's a great actor. He's a good guy. I love Liam Neeson. It was an honor to even work beside him.
Absolutely. And now I want to touch on your podcast a little bit. I don't want to put you on the spot again, but obviously you've had so many amazing guests. Who do you think's been some of the best storytellers and stories that have stood out? If anything whatsoever comes to mind who's been on the show?
Oh, I storytellers on there. I think just one of my favorites and the best storytellers is Chevy Chase, and he has no filter. Like I know he's a comic, he's a comedian, but his timing is perfect, and he just told it how it was. He told what I'm saying, the best stories, and he just kept it real. Some of the shit was funny, and then I really like Riddick Bowe, his podcast. He was like real funny, and we've had a lot of awesome guests on there. I really enjoyed having Francis Ngannou on because he's like one of my favorite fighters. It's awesome podcast with all these guys. They're great.
Yeah, it's a great show, and I know that you've just had Michael Bisping on there, and you guys used to do a lot of sparring together. Can you tell me some of your memories of sparring with Bisping? What were those rounds like?
Man, Michael Bisping was one tough cookie. He's like one of the hardest guys to train with because he just outshines everybody. Like the kid, he don't have no quit in him. He don't have no stop. You can't keep up with him in any aspect. He's like a perfectionist when it comes to training, and it makes you that much of a better of a fighter just training with him. Michael Bisping made me a better fighter when I was out there training with him. And he's an awesome training partner, and I enjoyed the years of training. Being on his team, I enjoyed it. It made me look at myself like, what am I doing? How come I don't have this type of dedication? And it made me get better as a fighter. Just putting in work in the gym.
Absolutely. And looking at your career quickly, a two-part question. What is the favorite knockout you've ever had in your entire career? And who is the biggest puncher you ever faced?
My favorite knockout was against Vanderlei Silva when I finally knocked him out in the UFC. And the hardest puncher I used to say was Kevin Randleman, RIP, but now I have to say it was Fedor.
100%. And just sticking with your career for a moment, I know that you were obviously scheduled to box Rashad Evans. Is there any chance we can get that back on and you and Rashad can deliver for the fans?
I think Rashad is still trying to talk to some of his people and set it up and everything, but I'm trying to stay positive about it, but like who knows, bro?
Absolutely. Rampage, thank you so much for giving me some time once again. I hope that you get the win at the weekend and Henry Cejudo will have to dress up because that'll be
I'm,
hilarious.
Let me tell you, May 2nd is going down. Henry Cejudo and Rampage Jackson, Team OC versus Team Scottsdale, 6:30 p.m. You can tune in on Vice TV or live on Rumble. Don't miss it. May 2nd. My team going head to head with Henry's team, and I'm gonna beat his ass. Tune in.